But yeah, that's what happened while you were acting up, Nego. Nego. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yo, boss. How's the, what's the word on the cleanup? Oh, all three of them? It's not that bad. I know things. But yeah, I'll cover up the bullet holes and, the neighbors. That's all you. But yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Be safe now. Wait oh my gosh. I'm late. People call these times busy times. What do you think? I think there's some truth to it. In a day, we can learn a lot of new information, make a lot of new money, lose a lot of old money, and lose all that new information. Like, there's a lot going on. I find it pretty easy to spend every second of my day doing at least something. Something like reading something, watching something, making something. I can't lie, I like to be entertained. And for me, it usually has to do with some social media, because, you know, never mind. And I think that always having something to do is a good use of my time. I want to read books, I want to watch movies, I want to read manga, I would like to play games and stuff, draw, paint, all that. And I think most of us have a list of things that we like to do to kill time or grow in some way. A hobby. And I think that's cool and all. It's just that I don't do much of that in a day at all. You know, with these busy times and all, I'm either at work, at school, or at home watching other people do their specific hobbies. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out why, because I definitely have the time. I don't think I'm specialized in anything, but I've always wanted to spend more time with my special interests and specific hobbies. Like, it sounds great. Play more games, paint more pictures, make longer videos. And I really wondered what it'd take for me to do it way more. Where do you get the time? And if it's not the time, then where do you get the energy and the patience and the consistency and the passion? Because y'all know I need it. Anyway, let's talk about it. For me, being in these busy times kinda means you gotta stay in the loop. Big things are happening every day. And it's kinda like Russian roulette to find out which of these things affect you, right? Wanting to keep up with the rest of the world that's already connected through Instagram or TikTok or Discord is a pretty reasonable temptation, if you ask me. There's a lot of information you can learn online. There's a lot of funny things you can see online. And there's a lot of cool people you can meet online too. But something that I noticed personally is that I cannot get any work done online. It's too distracting. Schoolwork, work, some hobbies. It's not happening. It's too distracting. Like I said, I like reading and watching movies and playing games and drawing and all that stuff. You know, normal stuff. But after a day of doing schoolwork or work, I definitely do not do any of that. I'm probably on my phone watching somebody do something crazy. TikTok, Shorts, Instagram, what else is it? And I don't think short form content and just generally entertaining things is necessarily the issue for me. You lack self-control. We're just incompatible. It's like being online plays off my weaknesses perfect. And I know that's the whole point, but since there's definitely like valuable information in there somewhere and all those things that I watch and all those forums I read, it kind of feels productive. It kind of feels like I'm getting some work done or I'm learning something when I know in the back of my mind I'm not. You're probably wondering what I've been doing this whole time, right? Well, as you can see, I gotta get this mess handled. But yeah, I've been working on some things, some small things, some big things. I also gotta fix things. Like, look, my TV, like, it's broken. But yeah, we'll talk about all that stuff later. Way later. Wink, wink. But yeah, now I'm back. Some crazy stuff has happened, and I guess I was busy. How busy? Well, never that busy. So in Enter the Dragon 1973, there's this part where Bruce Lee's in this underground dungeon, right? Fighting these guys, you know, as Bruce Lee does, one after another, multiple people at a time even. He's just taking these guys out. More and more people keep coming at him. He keeps taking them out. It's crazy. But he knows that at some point, he's gonna be overpowered. So he tries to find a better position. He tries to find a better position in this room with 3 sliding doors that end up closing him in at all ends, trapping him in. Bars. Yo. And Bruce Lee, being Bruce Lee, reads his situation immediately, takes a seat, puts up his nunchucks, and he waits. Just like that. Seeing this scene showed me 2 things. Number 1, Bruce Lee is that guy. Like, number 2, out of all of the things that he could have done, panic, try to kick down the door, panic again. I think he chose the best option. I love to say that everything that I do in a day is productive, but that'd be a lie. Most of us, after doing a sufficient amount of work, take a break. You know, as you should. But it seems like my breaks usually end up being something that doesn't necessarily break up the monotonous task that I have to do with something that's actually refreshing. Humans need sleep to function properly, right? We all know that. But what that means is sleeping or taking breaks is productive, right? Taking time to give yourself something is as important as the things you can do for others, and it might even make you better at it. Like, the happiest I've ever been to go to school was those 3 months that I'd wake up an hour before I had to go to school to watch a single episode of Community. I had to get my day started right, and I just been realizing that I've been picking the wrong thing to relax with during my breaks. Dude, after a certain point, I'm not even just on my phone taking a break. Dude, I'm trapped. Like, I can't break free. And for me, after a certain point, my energy starts draining from all that time I spend messing around online. And the time flies. And I don't want to deal with that any longer. Resting is productive, but I'm starting to think that entertaining yourself isn't always resting. So it's not necessarily productive, you know? Like panicking. Panicking is entertaining yourself, but that doesn't always solve problems. And I think I got that part messed up. I wanted to spend more time entertaining myself with things that I really like playing video games and watching movies, right? Like, it's like the 12th time I brought this up. And I think the only real way for me to do that was to not try to be the type of productive that looks like staying up late, trying to fill every second of the day doing something, anything, and more like someone who can choose what they want to do themselves at any time, even if that choice is to do nothing. Like my boy Bruce Lee right here, you feel me? Yo. Yeah, I'm back. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, before you go, you think you could, send over the thing? Yeah. We got a movie night coming up. Do we like movies? Oh shoot, the echo is crazy in here. Welcome to the later half of the video. This is like the Adult Swim part of the video. If you're here, that means you probably gotta go to sleep. Like, you got school tomorrow. Wait, it's Friday. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. I've been gone for no good reason. All right, allow me to explain. All right, so when people talk about having burnout, not to say I did have burnout, because I didn't. Or did I? Who knows, right? When people say they have burnout, they usually say it like, the ideas kind of couldn't come and I was exhausted and things like that. And how I was feeling was kind of like I had the ideas, the ideas were there. It's just that implementing them was really way harder than it's ever been, you know what I'm saying? It's weird too, because it's like I have the time and I had the energy, I think, or maybe I didn't, or maybe I was convincing myself that I had the energy when I didn't, and that's why I would think that I could implement an idea when I couldn't. So this video right here was gonna be like something like a little bit of a chill, see how much energy I could preserve and how easy I could take it, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely worked. It definitely worked, and I'm proud of what I did for how chill I did it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, thank you. I think I also kind of noticed that something that's kind of been in the back of my mind is my like how I behave in these videos. So in the beginning, you know, when you're a child and you start drawing or anything, you really have like no pressure at all. And not to say that the pressure is there, but I feel like I've gotten a lot more tense compared to my very early ones, because you know, I could I don't know, I would improvise a lot more, and I would, like, you know what I'm saying, like I would, you know, I don't even know if that makes any sense, but you know, I wanted to take it easy more with that, and then see how I could, you know, relax while I'm recording, because recording is like the last thing I want to do. Oh my gosh, the friction it takes for me to record, like with the mic, is like 3 days, dude. Like, even these things, I don't do them in one take anymore. I don't do them in one take. I'm like, bro, what you just said right there was stupid. We're gonna cut that out, and then we're gonna re-record it. Maybe there is pressure, right? And maybe I'm the one who put it there, and that might be the case. So yeah, right now I feel fantastic, and I think it's partially due to the last video, the one that's privated now, after like 3 days. But y'all's comments were super, like, what's the word? I don't even know what the word is, but like, they put me at ease, you know. And I want to say thank you for that. If the last video is privated now, so you know what I'm saying, if you're new here and you don't know what's going on, I don't know what to say. All I have to say is math is a certain color, and that's it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say, except for thank you. That last video was really, it's a shame it has to go into the ether, and in the ether is gonna go in my back pocket, because, you know, I'm saving it. I probably will end up like unprivating it like way later, you know, just for some, I don't know. But hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making my life actually easier, despite me trying to make it harder. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Be safe.